Welcome, adventurers! I'm playing Soda Dungeon. This was a suggestion from a friend on the Discord, Patreon as well. I asked what I should play, if I should play stuff for the channel. They said, yeah, why don't you play free indie games and stuff like that on Steam. So I'm doing that now. It looks like some new friends want to join your party. Check the tavern after you've completed level 7. Okay, do I pick one? No. New game! It is the booming age of courageous adventurers and dungeons bursting with riches. This sounds familiar. Sadly, you happen to be a coward without a penny to your name, which makes raiding a nearby dungeon somewhat of a challenge. That's not me at all. Sitting at the local soda tavern, you wonder if there could be a solution. Ah, so they PG-13 taverns. Another slow night at the tavern. As you ponder your destiny, if only others could be persuaded to do the adventuring for you. Why, there appears to be quite the hype fellow over there. Perhaps you should talk to him. Fuck him. What do you want? Soda Joe. Ah, this guy. Alright. I'll be completely honest with you guys. These people are drunk. And he is in a nice pair of tidy reddies, I guess. I ain't scared of nobody. You watch me. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Apparently, the soda here makes it easy to convince people to do dangerous things for you. Perhaps herein lies the business model? These people are drunk. I'm taking advantage of drunk. So drunk is drunk. Great! I don't like this guy. But use the party screen to view your stats, change party order, remove them, but you don't have any equipment yet. Let's see what we can find in the dungeon. I say we send him in and sell whatever he finds. This guy is really pumped up. He's in the mood for a fight. You follow him into the dungeon. Just for anybody who reads what I write. Yeah. So, just for anybody who reads my stuff, this is not how you adventure. Don't get drunk at a tavern and go into the woods. That's a good way to get eaten by a bear. When it is your character's turn, use the icon at the top to select a skill. Right now, you only have a basic strike. Good. Very basic RPG mechanics. I like it. Very simplified. Can I just say I'm just gonna 3 gold? This guy's gonna die. I'm gonna laugh. Click directly on an enemy to default to your normal attack. I don't know if you guys expect this from adventurers to get drunk in taverns and then go out and... What am I talking about? People in Dataran do that all the time. That's why that's why Dataran had the rules in place that it did. Because dumbasses got drunk and got themselves killed, and we got sick of cleaning up the corpses. Ow! Hey, there's an auto button. So I can definitely set this to auto right in the background and probably... You don't feel so good. Oh, are you getting hurt? Your health is low, but don't worry. He is just part of the problem. Oh, these people know me. You always send the stupid ones in first to clear out the rabble. Yeah, take the slug. I got one of them, and he's dead. Oh my god, what am I doing? You have a wife and kid. Who the hell? It's the damn tidy whities that you trap too many people. Your party has been wiped out, but your fighter left all his loot behind. Fuck yes. Listen, I wish more people in parties of adventurers would drop their stuff. Drop all the loot they got when they left the party. Oh, that would make cleaning up so much easier. It seems an opportunity has presented itself. Maybe you should try... Hell yes. Can I hire you? Soda Junkie. Oh, you're free? Great. Soda Junkie has joined your party. Sometimes these crazies bring an item or two along with them. Check your equipment in the party screen or head back to the dungeon. So, this... Not to get too rabbly about Dataran, but this feels a lot like what adventuring used to be like a couple years ago in Dataran, when before the guild got reinstated. This is what adventuring was. There's a bunch of drunk guys in a tavern, mercenaries most likely, who would just team up with anybody and go out and do stupid stuff. And this is exactly what the academy was built to avoid all those years ago. Do you have a bar stool and a bottle? Okay, but they were not in their underwear, like, I hope to God they weren't. Anyway, yeah, no. So, just to bring the books into it, just to toot my own horn, in the stories of Dataran, it is not like this, because there is a set of regulations in place to keep idiots like this from killing themselves back when the Academy was flourishing, and back when adventurers were licensed and not mercenaries from Tatterings in their underwear. And hello, baby girl, I'm recording an episode.
Oh, hello.
Hey, Turnip's here! She's been drawing all day. She's been drawing all day. And her art is amazing. You should check it out on our Facebook page, which will be linked in the description, and it will have art from her. Good. I've had to convince her to put art on there because she doesn't think it's good enough. Give her some love on the Facebook or wherever. Just tell her art is good because she's been improving constantly and getting better. Was that a boss? Was that fat ogre a boss? Ugh. But this world is definitely not Dataran. This is this is an entirely different world. Listen, if a castle like that is in the sky, we know about it, and we're either trying to do something about it or we're getting as far away from it as possible. Talk of your questing has spread. It looks like some people in the tavern would like a word. Yes! What? What's this? Ah, shopkeeper! Excellent. Okay. Shopkeeper, greetings, adventurer. Well, patron of adventurers. This reminds me of who was it? Okay, so in Phoenixburg, one of the main towns, there's a guy who just recently established his shop and was trying to get licensed adventurers to build parties to work for him, and he would take most of the loot, and his job was to find adventurers adventures. I don't think he's doing it as first business goes, but I haven't checked on him, so I wouldn't know. Shopkeeper, I'm a traveling salesman who may be able to aid you in your quest. However, I have no place to set up shop. Then you have a bag of weapons in the corner. Just stand there and look smithy. Perhaps you could purchase some space for me on the owner. You have first dibs on what I find. Great. For now, though, please enjoy my meal. I need to give these people voices. Okay. Use the salesman to purchase new items for your quest. Don't forget to use the tabs to switch item categories. Brilliant. So I don't know how far I'll play this. I might switch to the new one, or to the second one fairly soon, but do I want to held item to sealing HP? I'm not gonna buy that. That's expensive. But shield for 5, sword for 5, sure. I can sell, I can liquidate. You cannot sell items until the salesman has a stall. Okay. Okay. What do you want? Hey there, friend. It looks like you've turned a profit with your dungeon scheme. I don't like the sound. I'm just as bad, if not worse, than the villain of whatever this is, because if I'm just hiring people to run in and die for me, I am a villain. And I don't know if I don't mind that or not. See, I think we can help each other out. Soda Boy here isn't gonna get you very far. Thanks for noticing. But if you help me fix up this place a bit, you'll see some new clients coming through. See, this is actually really cool. This game is a lot like the ones I'm going to be designing pretty early on for Dataran, about the town of Phoenixburg, about building the town. That's really neat. It's not going to start like this. This is way later on because the town actually has to start from scratch. But this is interesting. Clients interested in adventuring. Wait a second. Invest in stools and tables to seat more adventurers. You can hire up to 5 party members for each trip. Brilliant. Increase your reputation. Will attract high-profile customers. I got it. Basic mechanics. Be more popular. Get more people. Okay, so stools and tables. Got it. Well, microtransactions. I don't care. So I have enough to buy more stools. Stools and tables mean more adventures to choose from, but they won't take effect until after the next dungeon trip. You can also purchase the beds upgrade to speed up this process. That's for fee, refresh your choice of tower. That's interesting. Alright, all neat stuff to keep access to. This menu will be after completing level 50. Okay. See, I'm looking for where the microtransactions are so I know what menus I don't need to worry about, because I will be free to playing this all the way to hell and back unless people want to see what the pay-to-play content is like. And if you do, then join the Patreon. Support my little. Also read the book. Chapter 3 will be out as soon as I get it done. Please take a look at the soda menu. Oh, here we go. What alcohol can I buy? Even with a high reputation, you may only attract certain customers with the right soda. Peasant pop. Oh, I can see the people who made this have a favorite, considering Regal looks like freaking Coke. This low quality soda is only fit for sugar junkies. Okay, so this gives you new types of people. Perfect. Alright, well, we're gonna hire Soda Junkie as join the party. Always auto-equip? Sure. For now, always auto-equip. I might get into that a little bit further later. Okay, there we go. Let's get out of here. Let's keep going. Let's get this going. I'll probably snip little bits maybe here and there. Use auto combat. Yeah, auto combat. Huh? On the Facebook? Woohoo! Turnip's getting confident. She's so good at art. She's so good at a lot of 2D art where I just fail. Like pixel art like this, I might be able to pull off something similar but not great. But my talent lies in 3D modeling art, and I'm still not that good at that to begin with. I gotta practice and do a video pretty soon about magic and stuff. I can just sit here and let this play and talk and watch this jackass die after the next fight. Ready? Watch. And... told you. Give me your cash. Hey! Wait, he got 2 wooden swords? Oh, that's so good. If you want to know how to attract new patrons to the tavern, the icon on the top right. Aha, requirements, perfect. Shifter. Is that it? That's all of them? Or are there more? Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to try and do a 3D modeling video, or I'm going to try and 3D model a chart for... Perfect, you guys are fully equipped. Can I not build you a stall? Oh wait, probably build it for you. Tavern. Armory, there we go. Yeah. Oh, you just buy it once and that's it. What else is like a one-time purchase? Work farther into the dungeon. Decor, upgrade the look of everything in the tavern. Well, how do you know your decor? I know I don't know decor. I don't know anything about making things look pretty. I know how to make things look efficient and effective. I don't know anything about making them look pretty. Oh, sweet. So we have iron gear. Basic iron. Interestingly enough, the rules from this world about iron being effective against magic is actually similar in Dataran, but not the same. Iron has a magical absorption property. Ether or energy flowing through people, especially high concentrations of it that aren't bound directly to their body or soul, gets sucked up in iron, and then the iron just eats it. It's a little bit unknown how exactly the iron just gets rid of it, but most likely it heats up, and it'll melt. And that's why iron is not completely effective against magical creatures. But it works for some of it. Hey, these two are doing okay. Get to the second boss! Second boss! Let's go! See, that's cool. Looks like a stone golem. I want to talk more about the game. I love talking about stuff from Dataran, but anyway, boss 2 down. Woohoo. And we're alive. How do you two? Guys, vote in the comments. A, B, C. What, 2 of you are gonna vote? Iron armor. Put it. Oh, you guys just can't put it on. Give me the bag. No, just stay right there. Give me those bags. Okay, iron armor. Oh, I lost the shields. Okay, so let's see. 119. You got new items. What are these? 1 per fight. 1 use per fight. Damages 1 target. Oh. Listen, I don't care who you are, unless you like make it your main fighting style. If you throw rocks during a fight, you're not doing well in the fight. Unless you have very custom rocks. What is this book? Achievement stats. Bestiary. Oh, I love bestiaries. I love. Oh, I didn't have descriptions. I love little things like this. Wait, hold up. Does the bestiary have bosses? Page 104. Oh, there it is. There. Yeah. Okay, slime. Drops green slime. What are green slimes for? Troll. He drops wooden swords, and the golem drop. Lame. Why does the big boss drop the lame stuff? Okay, so these guys are free. Just hire them both. Oh, they're auto-equipping all the stuff. Duh. Okay, so I'm not gonna buy stuff from you because they probably drop stuff later. It's gonna be worth it. Oh, I have so much crap. Why did he not equip the secondary pair? Sell the wooden. No, let's sell all but 2 to keep that up stocked, and then sell the stool. Sell. What is this under? So are those 2 actually equipped? Is that? Okay, that's why I have. Okay, I get it. Liquidate. Liquidate item quantities will be reduced to the max. Okay, that's an interesting button. Let's see what we can upgrade now that we have that. Buy another stool. It's only 50 for another stool. Each table has a set to attract a patron. Okay, so then I'll do 5% discount. Well, I haven't had any hiring costs. See, I'm really wondering what I want to. I can't afford that. What I want to do. I'm so indecisive. Let's just go with this. Next, I really should do that next. Yeah, but if you guys want to talk to me while I'm playing games like this, if you want to hop in the chat, next time, whenever I get this, like, whenever people actually want to talk about the stuff in the chat and all, then if you hop in the Discord, you won't be a Patreon, but you can message me and I'll have my phone up so you guys can talk to me that way during the content. And I'll stream this on Patreon, or I'll stream this on Discord next time so people can watch what I'm playing. And if you are a Patreon, you can voice chat to me during that. If you ruin my freaking recording, I'm cutting your bit out. But anyway, yeah, if you guys want to talk to me during the chat or like promote your own stuff, not all the time. If you guys want to talk to me about what y'all are doing in the community, all like me, then go ahead. That'd be fun. That'd be cool to hear. I know it's a golem. Why does it have a cup? I've met a lot of golems. None of them had genetic reproductive bits. He doesn't need a cup. I don't know why. Okay, vote in the chat. A, B, C, B. If you got it right, I give you a pat on the head. I want you to drop all of your stuff. Give me everything back. Or actually, you know what? I think, from what I can tell, I think they give everything back. Too much health. That's a tough little mini dude. Yep, iron sword and 2 wooden swords. Or iron sword. Iron. Okay, so we got 3. We got 3! We're moving up. Okay. I want to... Oh, wait, I want to get the better soda. This. That's 150, so that'll wait. I'll go to here and buy me... Yeah, and then next will be the cask. VIP? Level 50. Oh, I have to reach level 50 in the dungeon. Sweet. Okay, higher, higher, higher. How you guys looking? No. I think having an extra hand just outright is going to make this a little bit easier on us. Let's go! Guys, this is amazing gameplay. I'm so good at this game. Man, look at me just go. I like the mechanics in this, so let's just talk about game mechanics for a little bit. So, obviously, the AI is really simple for this, like, automatic fighting function, because they just hit each other. But I'm assuming, with what they were saying about, like, look, like, having the list of moves, obviously, you can pick and choose who you want to focus on, which I'm assuming doesn't make a huge difference, especially when you get, like, a party of 5 going and everything. The biggest thing I can foresee with this is, like, there might be a little bit more strategy involved once you get fancier units and once you get to the enemies that might, like, when they start throwing debuffs in, when they start throwing actual mechanics in, this will get really interesting, and I'm eager to see what the second one offers compared to this one, but I want to play this one a good ways through, see what all the mechanics are, see if people want to see this to the, like, the end, if there is one, and go from there. By the way, if you guessed A, you're psychic, because I didn't even say it that time. Ooh, that guy's cool. Goblin. Big for a goblin. Well, at least Dataranian goblin. Dataranian goblins are smaller than gnomes, and they're really good at stealth. Most of the older goblins, or the cave goblins, in Dataran, of course, they have interesting skin. It's almost chameleon-like, but it's not scaly. They're not reptiles. They are mammals. But their skin has a little bit of reflectivity and quality to it, where it can do similar things to what chameleons can do, where they mask their skin. Wow. Okay. I'm noticing a real big spike. There's a real big spike between these levels right here, where the difficulty is starting to curve up sharply. Who are you? A ruffian. All right, 15 and 3. What are the normal guys? 8, 10, and 1. So yeah, you're a step up. I will spend some on you. Well, I can get 5. Why not just take them all? Awesome. And then we will go for the casks, just for the 5% discount, and a bed, so I can refresh. Refresh option is now available on top of town. Yay! It's for a fee, isn't it? Oh, it's one time. Margaret. Margaret fell off the mic I've got her sitting on. She's sitting on top of the mic because it's a good sleeping spot. It's got a little bit of vibration, and her kinetic absorption, she likes having that little bit extra energy while she sleeps. 4 feet, yeah. So okay, so you pay a little bit and you get to refresh. Good, let's go. I have no clue if this is going to be interesting, but I really like the game mechanics in this. When 4 more members are in a party, you will surrender. Oh, surround the enemy. All right, that's interesting. And this ruffian, click. Okay. So he can defend. I doubt they're going to do that during some of this combat, but that's really interesting. That's a very neat option that he has. Like, given that he's the first guy you get that's not a basic unit, and he has an ability to defend, it seems like a pretty good ability to have. I'm just going to let you go run it. Okay. Oh, shield. Okay. And that's the other thing. This is very, very slimmed down RPG, because RPGs often have lots of stats, lots of different numbers you gotta take care of, and they all do stuff for the characters. This has slimmed it down to attack and defense, and your defense is your health. So every time they get better armor or shields, they obviously get better health, a higher health. So that's a really interesting way to do it. I'm not going to say whether or not that's good or not. We'll see as this goes on whether or not there could have been more room for other stuff. Or, better yet, we'll save that observation for when the second one is played, because this will be interesting. I've never been a fan of the older era music, this digitized stuff. No, I don't know the technical term for it. I'm not that up to speed on my stuff, up to snuff. But I've never been a really big fan of this, but like I've never hated this kind of music anyway. It's good filler music. It's got a nice rhythm to it. It's very fast paced, so that's really neat. And I can kill it right there in the middle. It's interesting. All right, 1 down. And we're about to make it to the second boss of this arena. I am betting you they're gonna make it. They're gonna kill it. Yep. And then this guy's gonna take him out, because there's no way 2 of these guys are gonna make it. Ah, there you go. And goodbye. Jeez. So there's definitely, I can visualize the curve of this game. It is like rapidly escalating, but that's not a bad thing. And hiring these guys isn't bad either. You got anything new? No? It's only 22. I'll take it. Because it looks like, yeah, see, these specifically say 1 use per fight and heals target. This just says a held item. So I'm assuming, now that I have it, and I hire these guys on. Yeah. No. Can you take that? Yes. I want the main boy to have it. Because I think as long as he's there, he'll have it. So if he dies, then he won't. 250. What do I want to get? Do I want to get another stool or a table, or do I want to get a reduction? You know what? This is probably a good thing to get early on. Yeah, it's the one-time purchases are probably smart. How much do you cost? Oh yeah, that's definitely next. Yeah. Dungeon missed. Love all the alcohols.
Hello, child. You will only make it to the end of the dungeon if you make use of the powers I possess.
Teleportation magic isn't actually that difficult to pull off. The only problem is teleporting into places that already have like protection against teleportation. That's where it gets tricky.
I'm afraid that this quest is more important than you can understand right now. But for now. Please let me know how I can help.
Considering... Okay, where can I warp to? Cost 10 gold. Aha. You know what? With a fresh... I'll do it! I'll do it! With a fresh team going in that low, like, right off the bat, starting here with full health, I definitely think we'll get past that first boss of this place, and we'll see what we get. But, but we don't get the drops from the first group, we don't get the gold. A fork in the road. Alternate paths can contain traps or treasures. Alright. See, this is where you guys would come in. You guys could yell at me and be like, A, B, oh. Brilliant! We did it, fellas. Yeah, hey, look, their health. We can actually see how close they are to dying. That's interesting. So if our little group with, I'm assuming this is the first boy, with our little group making it into the dungeon, we should be able to see. Maybe I should get them some iron here. That might be a good investment next time. Yeah, so well, I definitely think we'll have 150. That depends on how much these guys try. I think we can get 150. I'll do the. I love saying don't I? Ooh, okay, so he had over 40 health to start off with. But I will do the new soda to get new people in, and then I will try to get some iron gear going to see if I can't improve that. Yes! First ball's down! 52 is not that much, but 269.
Nice.
Ah, you bastard, stupid mushroom. Okay, I get the mushroom. I'm gonna look up what those things are called. I'm looking up what those things are called. Who are you? Psst, stranger. Did you notice the signpost outside by chance? Follow it to the arena and compete for some quick rewards. As for me, I'm currently researching some business opportunities. Check back with me later. Interesting. Very interesting.
Very interesting.
Alright, what is this? Drink 0? Interesting. When you want to be real smashed. Alright, let's see what I can get these guys. Oh, first off, let's go ahead and hire. Oh, that's going to cut down what I can do. Oh, hey, he got a shield. That's... Okay, what's that do then? What is this? Turtle shield. Raises HP. Okay, mana points. That is a third thing that we're going to have to pay attention to later. So it gives 7. What do you do by shield? 6. Okay, so the turtle shield's better. That is interesting, and it's better than what I can access. But the armory, hold up. The armory was a one-time buy, wasn't it? Yeah, armory's maxed. So the only way he gets better equipment is... Ow. Okay, can I get any... Can I afford some iron swords? Oh, they're 10 apiece. Let's just get 4 and give these boys a better chance. There we go. Alright, and y'all can worry about your armor later. Oh, this. Use a signpost to access the daily challenger. Okay, so this is something I'm not against. I kind of like daily events in games. You can't tell me I won't have some of those in, especially the first game that comes out with the first thing. I definitely think there's room for compete in 3v3. Okay, so I still have to get further. An old runic portal. I'm actually going to start from the beginning. I'm going to start from the get-go and let them go through because they have better equipment. They'll do a lot better anyway, and I'm going to go ahead and build some gold because I feel like the way to like really play this is let the lower levels build because look at this. He's wiping, and he's wiping out entire floors. So the best way to do this is to get that extra gold in the beginning because it doesn't really do you any harm to do it. And then once you get a big team, then you skip them forward where you know you want to put them. It's really interesting. It's neat. It really is. You know what? In a minute, since I'm just recording for the hell of it, and I'll post this whenever. I will probably after this next dungeon, I'll put it on pause for a minute and pull up my Discord. I'll put all that out. But I'll see if anybody wants to chat while we're playing, and I'll stream it on there and see just what people say. Turtle shield. Yeah, see, that shield's worth it. If he drops that, that's worth it. Because that shield is better than the iron, and it's a good drop to have, and I can stock it up while I'm building cash to get further. I don't mind taking a little time to do this, and... Oh, yeah, this one. Drowsy. No! You fools! You've been put to sleep. Party members can attack or dodge while asleep. So, and that's important. It said attack or dodge. So there is a dodging mechanic. I just haven't seen it like play out much. I may have missed it, but maybe I'm stupid. Let's see. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, this is not the plant boss. So the bosses are randomized too. It's just I got the same one quite a few times, but I still made it past him. This one. God. Yep, this is where it ends. You've been poisoned. You will take damage each turn until it wears off. Certain items can heal or prevent this effect. Sweet. Good to know. Alright. So it's good to have a varied team. That's something else I think will come into play a little bit. Achievement unlocked. Fork in the road. Cool. I think that's something that's going to come into play quite a bit later. Ooh, hello! Conscript, a familiar adventure. Nice. Well worth the price. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna put this on pause. I'm not gonna pause the recording, but I'll clip this out later. Welcome back! You didn't go anywhere, I just clipped it. But one thing I was saying, so like I said about the digital music, I'm not a big fan of digital music, but I have nothing against it. This song in the background is nice. It's nice, it's jazzy, smooth, it's fun. I like it. Let's go ahead and try and get... Yeah, so they've all got equipment and stuff. They're doing okay. I'm going to go ahead and try and get... I can't afford any of those. Do I... Yeah, that's 1,000, so that's going to be a little ways away. You don't have anything crazy. I'm not going to go for anything there. What's Turnip messaging me? I'm assuming that's like a Monster Hunter meme, but... Anyway, she sent me a picture. It was the guy from the... I don't even know how to describe the guy. It's the guy from the meme where he says whack, and it says how to use a hammer step 1. Whack. Nope. We're going to start with 1, and we're going to go... Alright, so 2 conscripts and a ruffian. Oh, and the drum guy. So yeah, so this is interesting because it's not like... It's not giving you classes. They're all people with swords and shields. And they'll be magic users later, but it's all just a level of training. How long have they been trained? There's a lot more specialization in data, but also this is just game mechanics. But there's a lot of specialization when it comes to data, and like a conscript could be any kind of warrior in any kind of field, and they could have many years or no years of experience. Conscript is just a level you achieve in the army. It's all a matter of like how skilled. This one. Hooray! I like it more when you get. I like those chests. I like the option because it makes you feel like you have a chance of getting something you really, really want. Oh god! I haven't gotten lucky once with those split paths. I have not. I just haven't. I have not. First boss, we definitely got this. Those two are killing it. I was gonna look up what he's called. I forgot to look up what they're called. The floating cursed sword or whatever it is. The possessed sword. That's a really common concept in a lot of dungeons where like they think the blades or weapons are possessed when it might be Phantom Hand controlling them, or it might be telepathy or something. It's really interesting to see a lot of those horror stories about like, oh, the suit of armor was walking around. Did you ever open the headpiece and check if something was there? Excuse me, did she heal? Oh my god! The best of the best. And 650. We are racking it up now. I don't think... Okay, so this is a big group. I don't think these people are going to make it past the next boss. I don't. But the fact that they got this far...
We're improving, guys. We're making progress.
Oh, that is a cool design. Even in pixel art, that looks kick-ass. The giant rhino beetle. It's a giant rhino stag beetle, because rhino beetles don't have those pincers, but stag beetles don't have those horns. That's pretty neat. That's a neat design. Hey, but this one. Oh, yes. Treasure. Ooh, changing background, changing scenery. I like it. Okay. That's really interesting. Okay, so just as a point out, because I like pointing stuff like this out. So this graphic thing where it's just sliding to the side, in an actual... Oh, that might not have been good. That might have been a bad. Oh. Why does it have a score? Anyway, the fact, so the reason you can tell this isn't like hard set pixelation. First off, these people are sliding around the screen. It's not changing the pixels like it would be in an actual pixelated game. And this back bar that's sliding across, it is just sliding across. So you can tell it's, these aren't, these aren't, how much does it cost? That might not have been good, but I'll go for it. I just want to buy the party. Nothing new yet. What kind of, oh wait, no, what kind of equipment do you have? You got the flame sword. Ah, 2 healing pots, okay. And 2 rocks. Sodas, can't afford that. Tavern. Yeah, let's get an extra chair next time. Get better chance of getting somebody else in here. But what I was gonna say was, in true pixelization, these aren't pixel like this. This is actually rotating. It's not, well, it is changing the pixels, but it's not like a pixelated animation that has to play. And that's actually a lot more high definition than a lot of the rest of this. It doesn't exactly match, but I don't exactly hate it. But I just like, I like pointing that out for the sole sake of, I'll start them here. I like it for the sole sake of, you can see that they were going for an art style, but they weren't like, they weren't actually creating an old game. They just liked the look of it. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't know what that noise was. I don't know what it again. I'm just I'll sit here and speak a little bit. Keep this out. Just to talk because I can. I'm not a big fan of the flame sword design because you can clearly see it's not actually like flaming metal or a flaming rod or anything. It's clearly like it's just a fire in the shape of a blade, and I've never been a fan of that because there's no solidity to it. Like if you swing that at somebody, yeah, they might get hot. They may even get hurt if it's hot enough, but it's not. There's no physical cut to it, and that's part of what makes weapons so effective. You can heat up an iron sword and probably do more damage than just throwing fire at somebody. Because, like, I know the argument, like, it's a flamethrower. It's not really a flamethrower. It's, like, it's fire in a general area, and there's no telling how hot that is. We can assume it's hot enough to make a difference. Oh, dragon! I love dragons. Dragons are cool. Blue fire, green eyes, green skin, red wings. Yes, I'm just pointing out key features. I don't care. I'm just getting an idea of, like, it's an interesting concept to have the skinny neck and tiny head, because dragons are, like, in a lot of media are big and bulky, and especially a lot of dragons are big, powerful, strong, aggressive creatures. And that was a flower. It's always great going from slaying like a mighty titan to killing a flower. Bleh. Why is that? Why does it say ambush? It doesn't feel like an ambush. It feels like another level. Yeah! I'm glad, so like, and that's the other thing. I was gonna say, the AI is pretty simple. It's just choosing an action and enacting that action, but there is a bit of like thought. The AI is thinking about like what action it should take, if it should heal now, if it should hold on to that. Once per fight, and they know that's once per fight. So they hold on to it, like, they didn't do that immediately at the beginning of the last fight. They waited until the health was down and then did it. And, like, the start of the next fight, they'll probably throw one out, and they might, yeah, see? He held on to his, because nobody really needs it extensively. Nice Nice rack, lady. Very interesting design for a genie. A lot more physical appeal than I would have expected, because, like, genies are always meant to be physically attractive. They're meant to attract people to convince them to ask for wishes. But that design with the, like, the piece over the chest, it was pretty cute. Pretty cute. Ugh. That, like, whiplash, that sound. Yeah, that crit sound. That's a really, like, it doesn't have a lot of oomph to it, but it makes me feel like I just got snapped across the back. Yeah, I think to get further. Woohoo! And 1.2 out of that one run. You guys are not... No. That's better. Let's hire everybody on it and then worry about what we can buy. Let's see. Casks. So everything's 500. Decor is 500, which gives bonus reputation. Higher reputation means better guys. Sodas. Hold on, wait. Where's that? This. So what do I need for the next one? Grappling grape. So I need the next soda. Are there any that... Ooh, here we go. So look at this. These guys, these last two, this one requires the special one that I was looking at, and these two require ones that I don't know about. That's interesting. So everybody got... What do you have? Okay, so this gives health. That's it. So that's that green slime they drop. That's really nice. I might actually give that to... Because we just need somebody to hold it to C, so that feels like a better choice. I don't want to give it to her because these two like healing a bunch. He's got an axe. Anyway, let's see what we can buy. Each level gives a 2% boost to starting HP. I'll go for it. Oh, I thought it meant it started. Well, still can't do that. I can warp lower. Oh wait, I passed level 20. Can I do this now? Yeah. Okay. Is it reward 3,000? All right, let's try this. Any party members beyond 3 will be fired. You will keep their items. Proceed. You know what? I'm gonna do that next time. We'll go in. We'll start from level 1 and see how far this gets us. I'll probably speed through this one because I'm just not gonna chat the whole time. Hey, chat, guys, just realized something. Just gonna point this out there. So, hey, the guy that was holding the treasure that told me their health, he died, and now I don't see their health. So it's a held item. I thought it was just put that in. Hey, put it in. Welcome back. I hope that little time jump was interesting. Since you've been gone the whole 5 minutes, Turnip's in Turnip's in the room, and I smacked her leg, and she jumped like I kicked her.
Well, most of my body weight was being supported by my leg.
Good job. I found out I could be burned, which standard RPG debuff or effect. So there's that. Let's see what this. We'll end on this. We'll find out what these. Oh, it's just a dungeon where you're facing other people. It's still cool. So we'll watch through this, play through this, maybe speed through it, and I'll call it there for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed Soda Dungeon. Is that what it's called? Yeah, Soda Dungeon. I'm definitely interested. I might not record like all the way through. I might wait till something interesting happens, but I will definitely keep up with it and see about the second one. Probably not today right away, but I will see about playing the second one. Definitely, if you guys are interested, if you guys want to read an interesting fantasy adventure story, then you can check out the Patreon or check out the little snips. I am posting a free snippet of part of each chapter as I complete them and as I get to them on Facebook and on the Patreon, so if you want to check those out, those are there. I'm definitely going to do more 3D modeling videos, modeling for the game and everything. I should have checked these guys' items before I sent them here. But, I will... Oh, microphone. But I will, I'll check that out more, do 3D modeling. I'm going to start the world building series. I need to do that. I just need to do it. Eventually, I want to answer questions from you guys about world building, but since... the first couple of videos are just going to be me talking to myself. And if you guys have questions about world building, ask them in the comments of those videos. Not this one. Don't you dare. Don't you dare! But anyway. Are you guys going to kill my team yet? Hey! 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 I'm wondering what the advantage of doing this dungeon is. I may have ended the video too early. I may have should have sat through this and waited to see what happens. I really, really should have checked their items, because I probably could have set them up better for this boss. No, it's just guys and the same stuff. I'm definitely intrigued to see where the mechanics and I won, so that's it. Okay, so that's what that does. Can I do it again? Daily, that's right. Nice. Okay, so you want to do it once a day. Good to know. Well, then I'll do it tomorrow, and I'll get back to you guys at a later date. Farewell, adventurers!
Bye!